This right now is a prime example of a face that we all will end up remembering from this point on. Not to say that we're not going to see a repeat. We're going to see another crash dummy. We are. But the problem with this is why a lot of people are looking at this and seeing these people being sentenced is because it's being played out because we seen it play out in a way where so they took someone's life. So now they're playing their life out the same way. I've never seen a court hearing being streamed like this. That's literally they have. Matter of fact, look, this lets you know right then and there why you are still going to be a slave to the system when you violate.
Based on Mr. Gathright's age, physical abilities, things like that, do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes. With my experience, not only just in classification, but as former warden and even as a jail administrator, he's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out there to work because we do have an aging prison population, jail administration. We have that, so we put these young individuals to work and get some sweat equity out of them since they are young and actually can do the work.
And I know we talk about life without parole and death row, but for our jurors' education, in Florida, what does a life sentence without parole mean?
A life sentence in the Florida Department of Corrections means from the minute they're brought in, they're assigned an inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secure facility.
You know what's crazy? To literally have somebody in front of you literally talking like that. Not only talking like that, they're letting you know that the only way you're going to see the light of day is as a damn ghost or spirit. No other way. When you have questions from someone that's literally asking you, it's like a game, dog. Let's be real. When we watching this, it's like a damn game, but except it's not a game. We're watching it like it's a soap opera because it's entertaining. But for some odd reason, it's entertaining to us because this is not our family member. We don't have ties to the rapper life that they took. But what we do have is eyes and ears, and we understand what's going on. We understand by seeing these guys act out the way they did, we see the resemblance with a lot of cats in the hood doing the same thing, terrorizing the hood, everything. But the sad part about this is when you look at these kids, especially him, you found out that dude really did have a nice upbringing. It don't matter. A lot of times we think certain things matter. It don't matter. If you are already throwed off and you want to be that person that's out here on the streets taking lives and you throwing up, you know what I mean, your set and whatnot, and you representing whatever gang you want to represent, this is the type of behavior that is going to show. It's the type of behavior right here. And it's sad because when you watch him, you'll look at this and you'll say to yourself, what is it about him that makes a lot of people gravitate to him and say, yo, man, this was such a good kid? I'm gonna show you right here. This is a prime example right here.
Good. Everyone have a seat.
To address the court and the jury. So I would like to ask you what you want the jury to know.
I just want to address the court today, and, you know, I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings about was, this whole situation. You know, that's what I plan on doing.
Okay.
You know what's sad? When you listen to him speak, I don't know if a lot of people really paying attention to the way he articulates himself. You can tell that dude is not a dummy. You can tell he don't talk like he don't have no sense. He don't even talk as if he even from that type of environment. Not to say that we have people that don't talk intelligent, but when you're doing an eye test and a listening test, it sounds like dude could have had a good future. Could have.
And how do you feel? What?
I feel very remorseful. You know, this is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience. You know,
Let me ask you this. So, how old were you when you were arrested?
I was 18 years old.
We heard that you had started some college, obviously probably didn't get very far, right?
Right.
What have you done since you've been in jail? Is there programs? Are there things that you can do there?
So, I've gotten into programs. I've also, I grew up, in church and, in a Christian household. So I refocused my, life to Christ, and, I've taken a lot of religious programs. I've read the Bible from cover to cover. I've tried to, share some words.
And this is like, damn. Let's be honest. If you looking at this case and you're looking at this kid, you'll say to yourself, nah, he ain't do it. He ain't do it. But then when you come to your senses and then you see the evidence of how reckless he was and how he carried himself, even after the murder, you realize it's two different people. The first person you're witnessing right now, not right now, before the situation, you'll witness a person that was just, it was wild out here, taking lives, doing everything. But when you look at the person that this person is now, today, all of a sudden they have remorse. They also have feelings now towards the person that been unalive. Not really. It's an act. Sad part about it is once you get caught in that act, now you're really not playing victim now because now you already know there's no way for you out. So it's nothing you can do but just try to beg for life. Sad, man. Hey, y'all like and subscribe. Y'all be safe out this thing.